Hi everyone, we're on to lesson 1.5 in our introductory chapter called Problem Solving Plan Using Models. The models we're going to use refer to translating verbal expressions into algebra. We talked about different types of expressions, the verbal, the numerical, and the algebraic. And now we're going to look at those words a little bit more carefully because they're going to help us when we're solving word problems to translate. I want you to create a little table for yourself. It doesn't have to look exactly like this. It could just be a list. In the first column, I want you to think of all the phrases or words that make you think of this operation addition, and then maybe put an example next to it. For example, if I'm thinking of maybe something as simple as sum, well, the word sum could conjure up something like 5 plus x. I could have the word increased by, another phrase, so I could have a number increased by 2. So I'm just thinking, and you don't have to really put too many examples down, that's enough for examples, but think of more words that will give you that hint that we're going to be using that operation. You go on to subtraction, and I'll start with the difference. You can add as many phrases in your chart as you'd like. We'll share some of those. When you get to multiplication, the first one that I think of is product. I'm just going to give you one of each here. And with division, I think quotient. So again, think of a couple of phrases, add them to your list, and we'll compare. The next thing I want to think about is translating these phrases now that you have a good working list of words. You may even come up with a few more, or someone in the group will share theirs. So go ahead and translate these expressions, and there I believe are 8 of them. Copy the expression down and write the translation. And once again, we'll go over these in the session. You can pause the video and scroll it up or down. That's basically the 8 expressions that you need. Not only can we translate expressions, but we can translate equations. And those equations, in particular, you want to remember that the word is represents equal to. And then you will have phrases like less than or greater than or equal to. So now try to translate these for sentences. Once again, pause the video, copy the expression in your notes, and then translate. Here's a little activity that we'll do together in class, which is now to match the expressions with their verbal components. I'm going to hide these for now. We'll come back to this. And lastly, the homework is to practice these conversions. What I did here, because I know some of you were having problems getting the textbook, or maybe you don't have the textbook yet, you'll be able to see the assignment right here. Okay, so I'll leave this here for you to look at in the video so that, again, you don't feel, that you have missed the assignment. Once again, we have a session today. I think it's period 1, so you may not get to see this video until class. So bright and early Friday morning, we'll get started. See you then.